Hello everybody and welcome back again to Let's Play The Witcher 3. As you can see, we are still near the ancient tree. I just meditated until it's morning, and we now need to go and talk to the elder man. And yeah, we made a difficult decision in the last episode, and like I mentioned, I did not really like that decision. Not because it was a difficult decision, because we had difficult decisions before, but because I felt that I had nothing to base my decision on. In previous cases I often had the feeling, you know, if I just play the game thoroughly and pay attention to what's going on, then I can make an informed decision and maybe get an acceptable solution by, you know, using sound reasoning. But in this case it just seemed random. I honestly don't think there was anything to indicate what would be a better solution. So yeah, it felt kind of random, that decision. So I'm not sure if I did this in the best way that I could. But it's done. So now we need to go and talk to the elder man. At the very least, we should be getting some information from the Crones now, I hope.
Solved your problem. Just in case, though, avoid the Whispering Hillock for a while.
Cannot be. Where's something lurking there?
Destroyed something, not sure what. Yeah, this is kinda true, sadly. But I don't know if there would have been a way to find out more about it, other than, you know, what the creature itself told us. So, yeah, let's just be vague. Some spirit had possessed a tree.
An evil spirit had possessed a tree on the hill. It was responsible for the killings.
How'd ye dispel this evil?
I destroyed it, I think.
Some being had come to possess the tree's heart. I destroyed the heart and its inhabitant.
So it were a ghost. Will it be back?
No. The Crones, or the Ladies of the Wood as you call them, said to remind you about payment. Take it you know what they want?
Aye, I do. Give me the dagger. Be back soon.
Why do you need the dagger? Well, okay. I didn't expect that.
There's payment. Take it to the ladies, will you?
What the hell was that?
'Tis our pact. You're a stranger, you don't know life here. It's honest pay for their protection.
So, all those ears in the woods.
Put it out your mind, master. You soon be leaving and we must tarry on, our young'uns and their young'uns after 'em. No gods nor masters watch over Velen. The land is no man's. He who wants to survive must seek his own protectors.
Well, I can understand that, although I'm not convinced that the Crones are the best choice here. But, you know, desperate times. Well, hello, beautiful.
Sheathe your weapon, young man. He's even lovelier in real life.
In real life, you're different than you were in the tapestry.
Well, bring it here.
Oh.
You can bring it, not ogle it.
Oh, that's why they take the ears. But the symbol on her hand, that was kind of like they described what happened to Tamara's mother.
Never seek to cross us again.
We shall forgive you this transgression, for you've done well. Your children are plump as piglets, sweet as caramel.
But now we must talk to our white-haired friend.
I know that mark. This is Anna, the wife of the
Yeah.
Baron of Crow's Perch.
Okay.
She belongs to no man.
Huh.
A fruit ripened in her womb. A fruit sprouted from seeds sown by a man she detested.
We helped her. She agreed to serve. She bears the mark. She is ours. Come. It is another woman who interests you. Speak, white-haired one.
Well, but I guess the card, the Gwent card that I got, is indeed one of the Crones. It's almost kind of spoilery to give me the card before I actually meet the Crones, isn't it? But, fair enough. Why do you look different now? Well, maybe the painting was just some representation made by some people that never actually met her, like, you know, the Elderman, for example.
You looked different in the tapestry.
We're all dressed up just for you.
If you only knew how much time we spent in front of the glass.
Do you desire us?
Polymorphism. Yeah, maybe they can change their appearance. That could be an explanation too, so that's why they looked different on the painting.
I'm impressed. Polymorphism, a rare talent.
Oh, I'd suck every last drop out of you.
To be woven together with you? I'd be your best and last.
I think I'll pass.
Not what I came for.
You used me. Well, I guess so, but it's not like you didn't know about it. I mean, like I said, that's basically what he's been doing this entire time. Doing tasks for random people, sometimes shady people, in exchange for information on Ciri. So this isn't really any different. So, yeah.
You used me to tame the Whispering Hillock. A lot of work.
Not free, brave soul.
Did you destroy the evil powers? Have you brought peace to our domain?
Yes.
So fortunate to have found so brave a knight, so able.
Yeah, can you tell me more about that spirit?
Whose spirit was trapped in the tree?
That of one who once cheated death.
But she couldn't deceive you, brave knight.
You've rid the world of a great evil.
Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. I don't really have any way to know, but like I said, it's done, so I can't undo this. So, at least keep up your end of the bargain and tell me about Ciri now.
Our deal. I did my part, now you do yours.
A word once given, we never break. The girl. Mousy blonde. That's what they call it.
Thin as a rail, terrified, exhausted. She could barely stand, the poor thing.
We cared for her as best we could. Like she was our own daughter. Wasted affection. She proved a very naughty girl. Mischievous, stubborn, and selfish.
Well, maybe she had a reason for that.
The young woman I seek never hurt anyone without cause.
You've not seen her long. She's changed for the worse.
Why'd she attack you?
She's no longer the girl you once knew. Wrath consumes her.
But I just want to know where she is, okay?
Don't believe you. They say you always keep your word, so tell me everything, exactly as it happened.
We shall tell you, brave boy.
Okay, I sense another flashback coming up.
Someone special to arrive. We read beast entrails, saw the omens.
We would glimpse her likeness, a mirage in a puddle. She came from the lower swamp. We knew not at first it was her the omens had spoken of.
A child of the elder blood, the soul seed that will burst into flame.
She fell into our hands. Elder blood!
The blood of the traitress. Does she sleep?
Like a lamb.
Come, sisters, no point in dawdling. The table's set. The cauldron bubbles.
We cannot! You know she is meant for him!
Imlerith will get her. He will, but not whole.
Well said. We'll just have a sample.
A sample?
I'll take her feet. Lovely. Plump. Perfect for a broth.
I can taste it already. Very well. Get on with it! Oh, you'll regret that, girl. Regret it dearly. Come back.
Oh, and yeah, now I have to
Come back.
play Siri again. Well, really that much that you can do in terms of fighting mechanics. Oh, we have some wild hunt hounds as well. So, escape from Crookback Bog. Yeah, maybe I should just make a run for it. Because I just seem to keep coming. Ah, there we go. This actually works. Oh, this is basically how the flashbacks began, right? So this is when she met the young girl, I assume. Okay, I see.
You tried to kill her. Tried to butcher her like an animal and eat her.
Her blood. The taste brought back memories of our youth.
Elder blood. Extraordinary girl. But you know that. Such a shame she fled.
Yeah. I think I can't let them get away with a lot of things actually. So let's try to deal with them too.
You tried to kill her. Can't forgive you for that.
Waste of words. Our fates are bound true. But now is not the time for that to bear fruit.
Now you shall chase shadows and wander midst fog.
Each time you see her, she will be a mirage. And if you find her, the girl will die. Seeing you, handsome knight.
Oh dear. Well, I did get some information, but I'm not sure if this is really helpful. Brewers, weavers, and whispers. Okay, so these are the names of the crowns, I presume. Is the Gren, who was apparently the Baron's wife, still around? Let me have a look. Oh, she's not inside here. Maybe she's inside here. Nope. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know where she went. Let's have a look down here too. But no, too bad. I would have liked to talk to her again. Now that I know her real identity, but she doesn't seem to be around. So in that case, I probably just go back and tell the Baron about my discovery here. Well, he will be absolutely thrilled by that information. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to find her around here. So, I guess I will just fast travel so that we can finish this quest. And then we will see what we're going to do next. Maybe the Baron has some new problem for us. Where exactly was the fast travel point? Oh, on this side. But for a moment we can just enjoy the sunset in the swamp. Alright, here it is. So let's go back to Crow's Perch.
What did I do to deserve your company?
Are you talking to me? I'm not your company. Is this another storm coming up? I thought I saw lightning. Okay, but let's go and talk to the Baron.
I say, Master Witcher. Time to water the horses.
Alright, I have some news. I'm not sure if they're good news, but at least she's still alive, right? But probably not good news anyway.
What do you come to me with?
I know where your wife is.
Got news of your wife.
Plowing hell, why'd you not say so forthwith?
I did.
Where is she? Why have you not returned with her?
She's in Crookback Bog. Got food, a place to live, and keeps herself busy. Didn't look like she had the slightest desire to leave.
You were to bring her back, not report on the conditions she lives under.
I was supposed to find her, and I did. That was our deal, nothing more.
You still think me rotten to the core. A base bastard, don't you? You believe I alone am at fault for what happened here.
Probably, but not that it matters.
Doesn't matter what I believe.
Yet, looking at you, I see contempt. Can't speak for the world you witches inhabit, but in ours, nothing is ever black and white.
Not interested in your family's story. So tell me how it was with you. Alright, I'll bite. Let's hear it.
Probably gonna say you're not the only one to blame. Alright then. I'm willing to hear your side of the story.
To be fair, his side of the story is basically all of what I heard so far, except for a short conversation with Tamara.
With Annie, it was love at first sight. A spear tore through my shoulder at the Battle of Anchor. She tended to my wound. Once I'd recovered, I asked her to marry me. She wept with joy. Soon after, Tamara was born. And after that, they sent me to Sidaris. A warlord had risen against King Ethan, and Foltest sent help. It was one battle to the next, one conflict after another. It was a life of war. I was seldom home, and I found comfort in drink. Grew so fond of hooch, I couldn't part with it when I did get home.
Okay, I knew that much.
Still seems like your fault to me.
Will you let me finish?
Okay. So, yeah, go on.
Alright. What then?
I went from front to front, battle to battle, collecting soldiers' coin, while Anna sat alone with the babe for months. Later, I learned she'd not been so alone after all. For nearly 3 years, she'd found comfort in the arms of one Evan, a childhood friend, a dog's bunghole. Understand, damn it? One tussle in the hay I'd have waved aside, put it out of my mind. But the woman cuckolded me for years, without a whisker of concern for me, for my love.
How'd you find out?
Came home one day and Anna was gone. The things too. Found a letter. She wrote that she didn't love me. That she'd left me for that knob licker and taken Tamara with her. Felt like I'd been rammed in the arse by a horse. I went to find the bugger, to get the girls back, bring them home. Yet soon as I saw him, something turned inside me, something dark. I slaughtered the shit-eating twat and fed his carcass to the dogs.
Well, yeah, that's certainly going to help the situation. Yeah, apparently they called you Bloody for a reason.
Guess they call you the Bloody Baron for a reason after all.
What?
Your nickname. Makes sense now.
No, that's an entirely different story.
What did Anna say? I guess she was not impressed by it. Honestly, did it ever occur to you to resolve the situation, differently? But honestly, after an incident like this, it should have been pretty obvious that this relationship was beyond salvage. There was nothing you could do anymore, and just bringing them back and hoping that you could make it right again, that was just not going to happen anymore. It may have been too late even before that, because if she wanted to leave you because she doesn't love you anymore, then there isn't anything that you can do about that. You just have to let her go, because I know it sucks and I know it's not fair and it may or may not be your fault, but honestly it doesn't matter if it's your fault, because it doesn't change the situation that you can't force her to love you again, and forcing her to live in a relationship that she doesn't want is only going to end in pain and misery for both of you, which is basically what happened. So, yeah.
Imagine Anna wasn't exactly pleased.
Yeah.
Ha! Bloody understatement if I've ever heard one. She flew into a fit. Hysteria. Threw herself at me, kicking and clawing. Finally grabbed a knife. It would have been the end of me if I'd not leapt aside. It was the first time I hit her. I had to calm her. Felt I had no other means. Things changed. They would never be the same. Anna tried to take her own life, and mine, several times. She would prod me, goad me, taunt me, in the hope I would hit her again, perhaps.
Okay.
She'd scream that I'd robbed her life of love, that I'd destroyed the idea for her, and so might as well kill her. How many times I apologized. How many armfuls of blooms and gifts I brought. She cared not a bit. 2 years of her anger had turned to indifference, broken at times by her bouts of hysteria and my bouts of drunkenness. Cannot fathom how we survived those years, but we did. Though as you know now, not everything was as it might have seemed.
Well, yeah, like I said, forcing her to live in a relationship that she doesn't want was never going to end well. And I know you didn't want to lose your daughter, but having her grow up in this toxic relationship and being witness to all the abuse made you lose her eventually anyway. So it would have been better just to let her go because, you know, you don't own her just because you married her. And frankly, I don't know if it was your fault that she was trying to leave you in the first place, but your reaction to it was definitely your choice, and I think you made some profoundly bad choices in reaction to that. So, yeah, sorry.
Got only yourself to blame, I think. Leaving her to fend for herself.
How was I not to? I was a soldier. I had no choice.
There's always a choice.
Ah, sod it all. I see all my prattlings for naught. You won't bring Anna home, I know that. Will you betray to me how she landed in that bloody swamp?
Yeah, she's with the Crones.
Your wife is with the Crones, as their servant.
What the fuck do you mean? What Crones?
Ones who live in Crookback Bog.
Oh, I've heard folk speak of them. I thought it naught but tales to scare the children with. How on earth did she land there?
A fiend captured her. We know that a monster captured her. I don't know what kind of monster.
They fled by night. They were riding past the forest when a beast serving the Crones attacked them and abducted Anna.
A beast? Bloody hell. And Tamara? Was she hurt?
No.
Oh, thank the gods for that. So, Annie? What happened to her?
The creature carried her deep into Crookback Bog. Didn't harm her, though. In fact, Anna seems content there.
Content? What is this tripe, Witcher? What in bloody blazes is she doing in that swamp?
Yeah, she made a pact with the Crones.
She made a pact with the Crones and... well, I think she might have lost her mind.
A pact? What the bloody hell?
She was with child, a child she didn't want to bear. Went to the Crones for help. They promised to rid her of the problem in exchange for a year of her service. And they kept their word, in their own twisted way.
What do you mean?
Anna must have thought the child inside her would somehow disappear. Instead, the Crones sapped her of strength, and ultimately forced her body to miscarry. I think that's when she started to lose her mind. Then they placed magic tethers on her, tethers that cause great pain when tested. A guarantee she'll pay off her debt.
A pact with witches? Bloody nightmare, sounds like some jest. We must get her out. We can't leave her there.
Yeah, but I can't recommend it because it's kind of dangerous.
Venturing into the swamp, even with armed men, is just a bad idea. It's a dangerous place inherently, and I think those Crones are a greater threat than anyone realizes.
I'll not sit on my arse waiting for them to return her. Would you wait? Count on their mercy if they had your daughter?
Probably not. but I'm a witcher.
And I'm a husband and a father who's fucked up his life and the lives of his loved ones. I'll gather my men, go there and retrieve Anna.
Alright, fair enough. Do what you have to do, but we still had a deal, so time to fulfill your end.
We had a deal. I've done my part. Your turn to do yours.
A word once given. Now what did I last...
Basilisk. It had just attacked you.
Ah, right. Gargantuan. One solid brute.
Alright, so we finally get a continuation to the cliffhanger.
Right in front of us. I thought we'd breathed our last.
Watch out!
If I don't survive this, you're to take whatever you want from the fortress.
You'll survive!
Let's show this bastard what we're worth.
Okay. So, let's fight the basilisk. Interestingly enough, I seem to have some sort of stamina bar now, or adrenaline bar, but I'm not sure if I can actually use it. So, yeah, we need to wait for it to land, because I don't have any signs to force it down. Well, we're almost done here. There we go. Oh, it's still alive. It's still very much alive. Oh, well. Yeah. Now I need to save him.
I can't leave him like that.
Yeah, obviously I need to save him because we know that he's still alive in the future, so I need to find a way to get up that tower, and this does not seem to be a way. Let's see, where can I get up? Oh, this looks like something that is climbable. Yes, it is. Nice. Also, I can't believe that she's actually wearing like high heels. This must not be a good footwork to fight in.
You have everything?
Yes, thank you.
What you did for me, I shall never forget it.
So, I guess we're even now.
You helped me as well. When your man brought me here. You fed me, cared for me, had my wounds looked after. We're even now.
You needn't leave. You're in good company here. We'll always have a warm corner for you.
I must leave. Wraiths pursue me. The Wild Hunt. I was foolish to use the power. They're sure to have caught my scent.
The Wild Hunt? Pursuing you?
I'll endanger all of you by remaining here. You must tell the people to bar their doors and windows. And no one is to wander the night.
And you? Where do you think you're going?
Now, I ride for Novigrad. And then who knows where.
Okay, so she's
She
going to
mounted and
Novigrad.
rode off. It grew awfully empty without her.
And how did she get past the blockade?
Redanian armies blocked the Pontar crossing, yet you sent Ciri to Novigrad.
She was looking for a sorceress, and all of them are in Novigrad. Besides, I didn't leave her at the Redanians' mercy. I gave her a letter of safe conduct.
Yeah, where do you get those letters anyway?
Where do you get these letters?
Haven't always led this pack of jesters. Served in the Temerian army once.
Redanians guard the crossing.
True, but with a bit of fame and a friend here and there, well, banners and heraldry don't mean so much.
Okay, so I guess I will have to go to Novigrad as well.
So there's a chance Ciri's still in Novigrad. Thanks for helping her.
It's nothing. Now you've learned what you wanted to know, you must be in a hurry. But, if you could...
Spit it out.
I want to go get Anna. Free her, bring her back. I don't believe she's there willingly.
Must have not heard me. Any journey into the swamp is suicide.
I heard you, which is why I could use your aid. I've no more tales of Ciri to offer you, but go with me and I'll be generous with what I do have. Very generous.
Okay. I guess I will do this.
Extra coin never hurt.
Ha! True indeed. I'll round up my men and ride to Downwarren. You can join us there.
Fine. Sounds good.
What the hell is that?
There you are! Sorry, we was never here.
What was that?
You tell me. Man or monster? My men call him Uma and say he's a beast. But he seems a man to me. Just hideous as Ardle's shit.
Okay, where did he get that name?
Uma. Strange name.
Aye, strange. But he gave us no other.
You mean he can talk?
Hardly. It was like this. I asked what they called him. He sat there, not saying a thing, trying to stick a toe up his nose. So I grabbed his hand, looked him in the eyes, and asked, "What's your name?" Gave me this damned foolish look and stammered, "Oh, Uma?" And it stuck.
Okay. So I'm not exactly sure what he is, to be honest.
Doesn't look like a monster, but my medallion's trembling. Strange. Where'd you find him?
Funny story, actually. I won him in a game of cards.
Yeah, that's quite hilarious. Nothing better to play for.
Must have been pretty desperate to play for that.
Ah, quit your carping, smart ass. Someone wagered him and we played. If anyone was desperate, it was the bugger's former master.
Why?
Funny story. How so?
I went to Novigrad once to rest, indulge in the city's pleasures. Stayed at a tavern and some folk there were playing, so I joined in. Cards were kind that day. Had one devilish hand after another. Robbed the whoresons blind. One fellow, a merchant, took it especially hard. He'd gambled away everything he'd brought from Skellige. Wanted terribly to play another hand, so I agreed. Asked him what he had to wager, and he showed me that sideshow. Not much in it for me, but fuck it, I thought. I'll give the man a chance to win something back. Luck was not with him. And Uma wound up here at Crow's Perch. End of story.
Yeah, a very funny story indeed.
Hilarious. Real side splitter.
Oh, you wouldn't know a good tale from a runny fart.
So, and now he's kind of your court jester?
Proper baron now. Even got a jester.
Aye, though I feel something's not right with him.
How so?
Well, he seems more beast than man. But there's wisdom, cunning in the bastard's eyes. Or maybe I'm imagining it. Ever run into anything like him?
No, but he doesn't look dangerous.
I guess that's that. Doesn't eat much, so as long as he's no trouble, the boys might as well have some diversion.
Time I was on my way. So long.
Farewell. I hope you find your daughter.
Well, thank you. That was a weird little scene.
And prove a good father to her.
Yeah, let's hope so. And there we go. Got an achievement and the quest is completed. But we already got a new one. Okay, let me have a look at that. So, we have established that Ciri is not in Valen, so I guess looking for her in Novigrad would be my next objective because it's the destination with a lower level. But I got another quest. Return to Crookback Bog, meet the Baron and Dawn Warren, so we can follow up on this. I still have the contract in the swamp too, so I am probably going to do this whenever I continue with that quest for the Baron. Yeah, it's down here somewhere. So apparently I have more or less finished the main quest in this area, but I have not completely explored all of it. There seems to be another notice board down here, so this is definitely worth checking out. And we have a bunch of stuff going on here, including at least one other quest. So I think before I go back to the swamp and take care of this quest, I may do some explorations again, probably in this area, because there is a lot of stuff that I haven't looked at yet. And several notice boards actually, so probably new quests that I can get there. But for now I will end this episode, and like I said, next episode we will probably just, you know, check out some of that area over here. So yeah, this was interesting.
They found him.
Again, I'm not sure if this is a good ending, all things considered, but I mean, this is part of the game, you know, you make decisions and then you have to live with the consequences, so this is how it's like now. Anyway, as usual, thank you for watching and see you again next time.